the body as vertical as possible. Fingertips going to the floor. And 1, and up, and 2, and up, and 3, and up, and 4, and up, and 5, and up, cross, and up. And inside, across, and up. And 3, back, and up. And back, to the right, forward, and up. And 3, and 3,
and 3,
and 4,
and 4,
and 5. Drop the body down. Our leverage is going to be to keep the body exactly where it is. Lift the heel. As the heel comes down, the body drops slower. We're going to keep coming down till we feel the stretch. Once we feel the stretch, we're going to get a hold of this leg, okay? So we're pressing this leg away, getting the body away, we're creating the abduction. We want the stretch right here and this muscles here. And now we're going to drop down as a leverage. As we're coming back up slightly, we push away the target. Drop down as a leverage, coming back, push away the target. Make sure that you're pushing away, creating the external rotation in this hip. And this is 1-1 for round 1. Let's say for round 2, we'll do the following. Still find the stretch, find the position where the body's away from the leg. There's a stretch here. We drop 1 and 2, come up a little bit higher, and 1 and 2. Drop 1 and 2, come up a little bit higher, and 1 and 2. For the next exercise, we're coming up into the kneeling position. We're taking the right from here, keeping the body as far away as possible from the leg, and press away, come back, drop. Press away, come back, drop. Press away, come back, and drop down. Good. For the next exercise, we're going to step because it's hitting behind the body, it's in a straight line.
and 3,
The target is to drop the hips down as much as possible, and the focus is on the adductors. In this position, we want to stay the same way. In other words, we want the hips to be exactly the same way. We do not want to open the hips again forward. We want the hips to stay in this position. Okay. From here, we want the pectineus to be aligned with the floor. So this is the pectineus. It has to be aligned with the floor. If we are forward, we're going to have rectus femoris aligned with the floor. You always want to stay in this position as we drop it into the floor. Drop the rear hip to the ground. Dropping the rear hip to the ground removes the whole pelvis. The knee is moving away. Once we're here and we're coming back, we drop the hips lower. By turning, we're creating the external rotation in the rear leg. So we're moving this way. Rear hip goes forward and down. As it's coming back, we go lower. For the next exercise, stepping out to the right. Left toes are staying forward. We're going to be turning the hips and dropping them down as a leverage, coming back and dropping the pelvis straight down. We want the chest to be square to the front leg. And from here, leverage 1 and target down. Leverage 2 and target down. Leverage 3 and target down. Good. Same thing on that side. Left leg steps out, body is squared to that front leg. And from here, leverage, rotate the hips, come back, drop. Rotate the hips, come back, drop. Rotate a foot and a half and 2 feet wide. Once we're in that position, we're going to take the right leg and step forward. We want the rear toes to be forward. We want the front toes to be forward. This can require a little bit of the ankle flexibility as well. Once we're in this position, we're simply going to hold it. You can hold this position straight up to the ceiling. We're going to place the hands on the inside of the knees. Once the hand is there, we're going to use the hands as extra resistance, and we're going to be bringing the knees out and in. We want to go through full range and then come back. And from here, bring the knees out to the side, hand on the floor. And from here, we're going to do 3 repetitions. Each one is going to have 2 leverages and 2 targets back to back. Ready? And leverage 1. Resistance, and at the same time activate a long adductors, which is the gracilis. Once again, placing the hands on the inside of the knees. If you want, you can reach higher and place the hands closer to the feet. And from here, pressing the right leg, pull the inside of the knee to the opposite shoulder, stretching the glutes, breathing, relaxing. Remember, mermaid position. You can either place your hands behind you or hold the feet. If you want your knees to come out to the side a little bit more, you can contract your glutes, and this will press the knees out to the side. Good. And now let's extend one leg straight forward. You're going to reach forward, get a hold of the balls of the foot, and from there, let's lean forward from the hips as much as you can. It's preferable not to go forward too much. If you have to bend your back, keeping the back straight, breathing, relaxing. Excellent. And very slowly coming up, focusing on the muscle that is resisting. Good. And let's switch sides. Other leg comes forward. The right side of the core. And coming up to the shoulders. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Coming up into the cobra, stretching the front of the core. Breathing, relaxing. Holding this position. If you feel very tight, you might have to do it several times.